Welcome to the Geek Easy, fellow geeks. Let's open a beverage of your choice. Excuse me, because today, Amazon unboxing. Okay, got a little bit of extra money a couple days ago, so I figured I'd start getting some stuff that I wanted that I couldn't afford before. And this is one of them. I normally don't like getting stuff from Amazon, but what the hell. Alrighty then, here we go. Out of the box. Alright. These are going to be awesome. First off, I have the Super Friends, the complete collection on Blu-ray. This is from the 1973. So Super Friends, 1973, 1978, 1980 through 1983, including the lost episodes. Okay, come on. I'm trying to get the packaging off here without destroying things. Okay. The all-new Super Friends Hour, Challenge of the Super Friends, the world's greatest Super Friends, the legendary Superpowers show, the Superpowers team, Galactic Guardians. So here's back with all that extra stuff, and you pop it open and it has like the clamshells, and each each show is a different color. So we've got all that. And yep. And they've got them on there nice and tight so they don't slide out. Let me get this back on here. I really don't like these clamshell things, but oh well. That's the way they have it. There's that one right there, which is something that's going to be awesome. Okay. Then something that I've really been wanting for a while. This is a show that I watched when it came out on TV and have been a huge fan of. I have it in DVD, and I was told there'd be very little chance of it getting Blu-ray, but here it is. Babylon 5, the complete series. So we have that back, and here is, if you look at the back right here, that is all the series in DVD boxes, because they revealed them each season. So it says Babylon 5, the complete season. 5 hostile federations dominate the outermost regions of space in an uneasy time, with the constant threat of war looming over them. Heroes, thieves, and rare exotic beings find refuge on a lone space station, Babylon 5, the last and best hope for peace between 100 worlds, alien and human alike. This collection includes all 5 seasons of the award-winning TV series, 110 fully remastered episodes, plus The Gathering, the feature-length pilot that launched this series. Okay, so here you have the box, and then inside is sort of same thing like you have here, with everything the same. And also the clamshell holders. And this is just basic artwork on each box, on each disc. That one came off. But it seems like this doesn't hold some of these things as well as the Super Friends one did. So I have all 5 of these. It's going to be awesome. And then one more, which is going to be awesome. Notice the trend here? They're all awesome. Superman, the 5 film collection from Superman the Motion Picture, Superman the Movie, to Superman the Quest for Peace. And yes, there was only 4 of them, but there's 5 movies. How is that, you say? Well, there is Superman the movie, Superman 2, Superman 2 the Donner Cut, Superman 3, which I don't think they have title for, and then Superman 4 the Quest for Peace. Now, what they have, the reason why there are 2 versions of Superman 2 is, if you know anything about the history of this, Richard Donner, a famous movie director, was hired to shoot Superman movies, and he was shooting Superman 1 and Superman 2 at the same time, right? And the Salkinds, who were movie directors, the producers at the time, were kind of notoriously cheap, and Donner started going a little bit over budget on making of the movies. So I think he was pretty much, he'd gotten all the footage for number 1, virtually everything, and still had a little bit left for 2, even though they're shooting at the same time. And they fired him. And so they released Superman 1, did some reshoots on Superman 2. And so they changed the ending of Superman 1, and did some reshoots for Superman 2 and made it more comedic. You know, that's why there's some funny parts and some tonal differences in the movie. And the whole traveling around the Earth thing at the end of number 1, that was supposed to happen at the end of number 2. And that would explain why Lois would have her memories, but that one, so they had to come up with something different. That's why you got the little memory erasing kiss, and the whole throwing the cellophane S thing, which wasn't in the original script. So after years, they managed to piece together stuff for the original version for the Donner, what is now referred to as the Donner cut, with auditions and unfinished stuff, and they're able to make a movie for it, and then show you how the original movie was supposed to have ended, and then go right into the second one. So if you watch the movies, at the end of Superman 1, Superman takes one of the missiles, takes it up into space, and it explodes in space. Then he comes back down, and then he winds up turning the world back. Okay, beginning of number 2, there is some people who take over the Eiffel Tower, some French terrorists, and they have a nuclear bomb too, right? And they're going to blow it up, and then Superman comes along and shoots that one up into space, and it releases the 3 people from the Phantom Zone. Well, in the Donner cut, that part never happened, because the bomb at the end of the missile at the end of number 1 released General Zod and his people, and therefore they didn't need that whole little thing at the beginning of number 2 in France, because General Zod was already coming. And so then it's just boom, boom, boom. So they actually have a Superman 2 the way that it was intended to, and there's some differences. Okay, so here's Superman, the movie. Wow, okay, these guys did not treat these things well. Everything was loose in here. Okay, and so what we have here is the red. They have the Blu-ray and the 4K. The 4K is the red. The Blu-ray is the blue. And then we have, I don't know if you can read any of this, but we have the special features, which is commentaries by producer, and a Blu-ray making of Superman the Motion Picture, TV spots, and more. Okay. Then you have Superman 2. This is unwittingly releasing the people from Phantom Zone, blah, 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 blah. Again, blue, Blu-ray, red, 4K. And this one actually has plastic around it. I don't know why. While the other ones didn't. I prefer this version better. And then the theatrical. Boom. Boom. Blue, Blu-ray, red, 4K. Superman 3, and these for some reason have the French version as well, which me no habla Espanol or Franzosisch, or however you say it, so I don't need them. Boom, boom, boom. And boom. So this is my collection here. This is going to be awesome. And they go back in the box. Just a plain box. This is going to be awesome. So I have those. Now I can put that with my my Batman 4K collection, because I have the Batman, the Burton ones, and then the other 2. So I have the 4 Batman movies, 4K. I have the Batman, the Nolan trilogy, 4K, and the Pat Fleck Batman 4K. Now I have all the Supermans in 4K. Anyway, and this here is the best science fiction program ever done. Have that in Blu-ray. And of course, something I would wake up every Saturday morning to watch. Yes, back in the day they had cartoons on the networks on Saturday mornings. In fact, I'm just going to pop the TV on here and watch the first couple episodes. But anyway, that's what I got. So let me know what you think of it. Like, subscribe, most of all. Enjoy your sci-fi and comic movies.